Alright, here we go. That cutscene will never get old. Never get old. Alright, this is my last match of the server slam. It's about 4 in the morning. I haven't fought a single player. I've been shot by one. And it cracked. It was with this gun here. Cracked all of my armor and left me at 10 health.
Tianwen here. This your frequency raider? Hope you brought that Pharaoh I gave you. Heavy ammo punches through arc plating better than most.
What on earth? What is that noise? Oh, somebody's... I know what that is. Alright. I need to... Where am I? Okay. Guess we'll go here.
Go to the scrapyard.
I haven't used these yet. Cool. Okay. I haven't fought anybody yet. I need to kill a arc with a grenade. So I want to find a little roly-poly guy. I don't know what they're called, sorry. Oh, that's a lot of gunfire, man. Don't like that at all. Anybody else get creeped out by the hay barrels? You think it's somebody running past you? Whoa.
Go to the electrical substation.
Oh, here. Oh, there's no... Yeah, okay. Never mind. I thought it said 16 minutes left. See, what... Like... What on... Is that somebody looting? I can't tell. I do have the proximity chat on, so I'm gonna be a little quiet. What am I stuck on? This game makes my nerves just skyrocket, man. Oh gosh. I think I'm headed right towards that too. Wait. Oh. That's close. Yep. Where are they? Jesus. Where are they? I can't tell. Oh, there's an elevator right here? Where? Oh, they're right there. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the skill done, because it unlocks an outfit. Oh, this is the supply crate thing I need to deliver. Ah, crap, okay. Where do I find the supply crate? Huh. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Finish off my quests. It's not up here. Oh, is this what they were using? I know when you activate this, it makes a crap ton of noise. Oh, yeah, somebody died up there. How come there's no little robots around here? Oh, is this it? I think it is. Yep.
We've received your crate, Raider. We'll see if this time's finally the charm.
Oh.
Set up some rewards for your efforts.
Okay, that's the gun, dude. Can I put that in my safe pocket? No, I can't. Oh, come on. I'm over encumbered. Okay, so this is that gun. Don't even do. Down on here. I don't want to be encumbered. There's somebody right there. Why not? GG, bro. Oh, he had one too. Oh my lord. Okay. Wait. Oh, defibrillator. Really? Okay. Okay, I'm still encumbered as like crazy, but there we go. Wait, sounds like they're still breathing. Is that my character? Ah! Ah! GG, bro. GG, buddy. Are you healing me? Oh, no, I didn't think so. Well, you win some, you lose some. Okay. Well, there we go. I finally found one of those guns, which is really cool. That was my first PvP encounter. I wish I wasn't encumbered. I would have played it a little different. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. I don't even care that I died. I mean, it sucks, but whatever. I got one of my quests done. You know what? This is the first time I'm gonna do this. My round feedback is that I don't. I still don't like PvP. But dude, if I would have, oh, I should have tried using the green gun. I'm so dumb. All right, what did I get for my reward? Was it for her? I forget.
You've handled it, haven't you? Fair.
Man, okay.
Use more crates, by the way.
Oh, hold up.
Our attempts to open them have so far been.
Oh no, my next reward is that. See, I wish that
Searching the drones after you take them down.
I would have gotten that reward when I got out. Scrappy. Okay. Well, that was my final match. I'm gonna quickly give my thoughts on Arc Raiders. I've seen the mixed reaction from the community, and let's be adults about this in the comment section. Okay, I hate the get good comments or it's like stupid stuff like that. Just because somebody doesn't like an aspect of the game and you do, it's not a personal attack. The way people get so upset, it's mind-blowing to me, to be completely honest. I also forgot that the flare just gave off that I just killed that dude. Man, he had a blue gun on him too. Okay, let's do this as quickly as we can since I've already been playing for 20 minutes or so. Performance is fantastic. This game runs insanely smooth. The world, the ambience, the whole thing, the sound effects, the guns really sound like they pack a punch. Those are all really top notch. The graphics are beautiful. The world is interesting. I like that there is actual quests, so you have a reason to go topside. It's not just, oh, go find some random loot, kill people, and hooray. You know, like there's an actual reason for why you're looking for the things that you are. So I like to have a purpose in what I'm doing. There is also a skill tree, so that will further enhance the enjoyability in the gameplay. Like, for example, the one thing that I was looking at, where is it? Is in the survival tree, this right here, in round crafting. Yeah, that to me looks really, really cool. And I think will be a big help when you have to use the really crappy free loadouts. Those I think need either a buff in ammo, because for example, if you get this god-awful kettle or even the SMG, you get 40 bullets. If you luck out and get that one-shot Pharaoh that hits like a Mack truck, then you're okay. You know, you're alright if you have that thing. But this thing, an assault rifle being single shot, I don't understand that. What's the other one? The Rattler. 10 in the magazine for an assault rifle? I know that there are some that are higher tier that have like 20 in it. I don't know how much higher those do go. That's fine. Durability, it makes sense given the world that this game takes place in, but it really sucks you have to repair your guns. Unless it's infinite repairs, because say you get something you really, really like and you're a pro at the game, you get to keep it for a long time, then that's really cool. The safe pocket. If you find a gun you really like, come on, let us take one out. Hopefully blueprints can go in there. I've only come across one, and then I got swarmed by the... I don't know the name of it, but I think it was the Snitch drone, the really big one that calls in the little guys, and I got surrounded by those pricks. And I didn't know at the time that the hatches, which is what I'll talk about next, that they close after a certain amount of time. Yeah. I think that the closing of the hatches in specific locations, and then you have to travel across the map, there's two negatives to that. One, promotes camping. And for those of you that say, I haven't run into any campers, well, congrats, you're lucky. I have. And it sucks. Outsmart them. Okay, when your back is turned and you're pushing the button and somebody takes a Pharaoh to your head, leaves you at 10% health, quickly switches to the submachine gun while you're trying to turn to get your first shot off, they can finish you off before you even have the chance to fully do a 360 to find out where they are, where the shot came from. So that argument to me is so stupid. But to each their own, okay? Like I said, civil conversation. Everybody's entitled to feel however they want to feel in regards to this game. You play it the way you want to play it. That's the whole point, right? But yeah, I think that if the elevators, I said hatches, the elevators would all stay open so that you have a choice. That's a good thing. The second negative is that if you get thrown into a match that's already started, one, why is that a thing? Two, I've gotten into a match where there was 17 minutes left, so I got to loot one little area and then I had to run across the map to the closest next elevator because I didn't have a hatch key that you can only buy once per day or get really lucky and find one out in the wild. Really wish I would have killed that guy. It's bugging me now because if I would have got 2 kills, I would have been proud of myself. And I know you're not I know it's not much, but yeah, it would have been cool if I would have pulled that off. So the hatch key thing being limited, I understand it completely and why the cost would be so expensive. It's because people were relying on that. But on the flip side of that coin, I understand why people would rather go into the hatch than wait for the 10-minute elevator to show up to get bush camped or surrounded by 100 drones. So I see both sides of the argument. I like extracting in the elevator because I think it's really cool. You get to one and whatever. I wish it was a little quicker, but I guess that incentivizes more fighting? Question mark? I don't know. In terms of the weapons, I know that we haven't really scratched the surface on them. They've only given us a handful. I'm not a huge fan of this Pharaoh, but it is insanely strong. The other weapon I do like, though, is that SMG that I don't have any more of, but I can craft, I believe. And I don't mind the Rattler with a bigger magazine size, so I'm very curious to see what the other weapons will be like, so I can't really say too much about that. Well, I did get to try that pistol, which you know what? That went by so quickly. I think I shot the guy once with that thing. Maybe not. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I should have played that encounter better. I'm looking forward to seeing what the other weapons are like at full launch. I'm also looking forward to seeing what the other maps are like. And I think that the way they are highlighted where, okay, specific loot is here versus there. Again, the really sweaty players are always going to go to the high loot spots, the high value loot spots, because they're going to have the best gear. And the people that say games don't need casual players, those games tend to fall off the player base. Casual players still would like to have a place in games that are unique like this. Some call it, you know, this is a niche game and it's only meant for people that can dedicate their whole life to it. Why? Why does that have to be the case? Why can't there be some sort of a middle ground? So the PvE only aspect, I think that given the hype around this game and the amount of players that are interested, there could be a nice little divide where there's PvE arenas and PvP arenas. So then the PvP players get exactly what they want. They can sweat their balls off and try to wipe the whole lobby, have all the best loot. And the PvE players who want to explore this world and fight off the robots that are pretty tanky, well, with these common weapons other than the Rattler, or sorry, other than the Pharaoh, they are pretty tanky. And I mean, imagine if one of that big spider bot thing came upon you, or even the snitch drone. I don't think you could even kill either one of those with these common weapons, right? So, and the other drones, like I said, with the free loadouts, your 40 bullets, that's one drone. Now you have no ammo. What are you gonna do? Hope that you don't get killed at an extraction point and leave. So I'm trying to look at this from all sides and not have oh, I'm just gonna bash and hate on the game, or oh, I'm just gonna glaze the game because it's the best thing that on God's green earth that we've gotten in so long, or I think that it's right dab smack in the middle. I think it's perfect for some and not others, just like any other game that there is out there in terms of extraction shooters and that genre in particular. I think this could find its place. That remains to be seen when the full release comes on October the 30th, and we have everything unlocked to us. But overall, I think there's a lot of positives, and there are some things that I think could be different for the better for everybody. And if you cater to hardcore players and casual players, the player base will increase, the game will continue to grow and continue to thrive for the better for everybody. And as for Embark Studios, the way they care so much for their game, I have played the finals. Like, the destruction in that game is off the charts. It is so cool. The gunplay in that is very fun and fluid, and it feels fun and fluid in here now that I finally got to actually shoot another person aside from the drones. Now, the drones being tanky, don't mistake that for me appreciating them being smart and intuitive. The fact that they hunt you makes sense given the world that this game takes place in. Why would you fight a drone that's stupid? Like, so you go into a building, shut the doors, and it's like, I lost them. If they took over the world and we're literally living underground, I'm gonna turn the music volume down on this, my lord. Then yeah, of course, they are going to be insanely smart. There. I had that turned down before, I don't know why it didn't stay that way. The other thing too for my console players, if you don't want to fight PC players during cross-play off, the queue times are not long whatsoever. So, okay, video has gone on long enough. You got to see my final round of the Server Slam. Finally got into my first actual fight. Well, 2 fights. Lost the second one, unfortunately. I could have played that better. I probably should have backed off. Tried to replenish my shield and then maybe use that hand cannon that I picked up. It might have hit harder if I got a headshot off or something. But, you live, you learn, you improve, you play better next time, and hope for the best as well. So, thank you guys for watching. Kindly drop a like if you enjoyed the video. I would love to read your comments down below so we can have a positive discussion about the game, what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. But yes, if you could comment and leave a like, it really does help with the algorithm. I'm sorry, I hate asking for that, but if I don't, some people genuinely tell me that they honestly forget to do that. So that helps the video get seen by others, and if you want, you can consider subscribing as well, which would be awesome. I'd love to hit 22k, and I will see you guys when the game launches on October 30th, topside. Until then, enjoy your rest of your time with Server Slam Arc Raiders. I'll see you in the next one.